Now see the exercise 4G. Without actual division, show the rational numbers are terminating decimals. Terminating decimals means which can be converted into decimals, and after decimal the division should be over. Just like by dividing very easily, you can see that if 3 is divided by 2, then you will take 1, then decimal 0, 2, 5, 10. That means when 3 is divided by 2, 1.5 is coming, your decimal is over. Means 2 by 3. Sorry. Means 3 by 2 is the terminating decimal. So by dividing very easily you can check. But question is without actual division. Without actual division, you have to show that these are the terminating decimal. So you have to learn the rule. The rule says that if the denominator are converted into prime factors, if the denominators are converted into prime factors, and if the prime factors are 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both, then the fraction will be terminating decimal, otherwise not. What? If the denominator's factors are 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both, then the rational numbers will be the terminating decimals. And if the denominators has the factors other than 2 and 5 also, then that will be the repeating decimals. See this. 11 by 16. What will be the prime factors of 16? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means 11 by 16 is terminating. Okay, because denominator has the factors, prime factors as 2 only. See the here. What will be the 125? 5 into 5 into 5. See. Denominators, here the denominator has the prime factors 5, only 5. So this is also terminating. Understood the process or not? 80 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Here denominators has the factors 2 and 5 only. So this is also terminating. Understood? If denominators has only 2 as the prime factor or only 5 as the prime factor or 2 and 5 both, then those rational numbers will be the terminating decimals. But see here 1 upon 12. Here 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. You are watching that denominator has a factor which is other than 2 and 5. If the denominator has the factor other than 2 and 5, then that will be the repeating decimal. This is the repeating decimal. Understood? See some more example. Suppose that 5 upon 36. Again, you without division you have to check that this is terminating decimal or repeating decimal. So what will you do? Find the prime factors of denominator. See this one. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Understood? If the denominator has the factor other than 2 and 5, then that will be the repeating decimal. By division very easily you can check. See that one, first one. If 1 is divided by 12, first we will put the decimal, we will increase the 0. Again it is smaller than this, so again we will increase 1 0 and 1 0 here. Then 12 into 8, 96, 4. 1 0 will be increased. 12 into 3, 36, 4 is remainder. again 0 is increased, again 3, 4, again 0, then 3. You can see that 1 upon 12 is equal to 0.833. So this is the repeating decimal. By actual division you can do very easily. You can see that 1 by 12 is the repeating decimal. But without division, this is the method. If factors of the denominators are other than 2 and 5, then that will be the repeating decimal. This is the division method. By division you can check it is the repeating decimal, and this is the without division. Similarly here, by dividing very easily you can check. See first one. If 11 is divided by 16, then by putting the decimal, increase 0. 16 into 6, 96. 14, again we will put the 0. 16 into 7. 16 into 8 we can take. 16 into 8, 128. 12, again 0. See this one. 11 by 16 is equal to 0.6875. You can see your division is over. Your division is over. That means this is your terminating decimal, because 16 into 5 is the 80. Okay. By actual division the process is easy, but without actual division also the process is easy. Only you have to learn the method. You have to learn the rule. If the denominator has the factors 2 and 5 or 2 and only 5, then that will be the terminating decimal. And if denominator has other than 2 and 5 also, any number which is other than 2 and 5, then that will be the repeating decimal. Okay? Do practice for this exercise. Okay? Bye bye.